So today is day one of documenting the move. There's actually been a lot that's happened. It's just been so busy and like not super interesting for you guys. So I haven't been vlogging yet. But I am standing in our living room, which is looking fairly empty and also kind of messy. And actually what we've been doing today is packing up our U-Box. Let me show you. It is like full to the brim. And Abe is really freaked out, you guys. Oh, you worried. You keep trying to get us to pack you in the U-Box, but it's not temperature controlled. So we've got this whole setup in our driveway, packing up the U-Box. And you guys can see it is full to the brim. Oh my gosh, we packed this so tight. Vacuum, we got everything in here. This is really crazy. Hi. Dang, that's full. You're not getting packed. You're going in the regular car with the humans, okay? Oh. I'm so tired, you guys. I wanted to show you, look, this is empty. Oh my God. This is the guest room, which was formerly our roommate's room. And if you're wondering like why I look so disheveled, it's because I've been packing all day and I've just sweated it out. This is our bedroom right now. Empty, empty, empty. We have almost like no clothing in the closet. It's just like, it's just so empty. It's crazy. We're really moving out. It's really happening. I'm too tired to cook, so we're gonna go get food from one of our favorite places to eat in the area, which is Chicken on Fire in Castro Valley. It is delicious. We call it the crunchy chicken. I'm also gonna pop into our favorite bottle shop nearby. I don't know if it's called JR's or Junior's. It's called something Discount Liquors, which is a very deceiving name because really what it is like the best craft beer bottle shop ever. I'm gonna get a little something because I deserve it. I got the goods to show you. You get this super delicious crispy chicken. This actually looks a little like rough around the edges compared to normal, but it's delicious, I promise you. It smells amazing. Let's see if I can get that crunch sound. But it also comes with this like coleslaw stuff. It's just really lightly dressed cabbage. And then we've got rice in here. I like the soy garlic. I think Eric got half hot spicy and half like medium spicy because the hot spicy is like legit real hot. And for beer, I'm so excited to try this. I love Modern Times, and this is a brand new beer. It's a sour brewed with mango, guavas, and apricots. Oh, it sounds so good. And I got this, just a single can. This place is awesome. They'll let you break up 6-packs. This is a sour ale brewed with prickly pear. I don't really know this brewery very well. Where is it? Portland, Oregon. Honestly, this is something I'm gonna really miss about the Bay. I don't know, I'm gonna miss the food. I'm gonna miss that bottle shop. This is a happy moment. Good morning. It's the next day, and I'm at the airport. I'm flying somewhere that's not very far away. So the reason I'm here is a little bit boring. Both my parents grew up in Anaheim and my grandparents live in Anaheim still. So I am here visiting family. So I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get, but I'm documenting a little bit every day. So welcome to Long Beach. But we're going to Anaheim. Wow, this airport has come a long way, you guys. It's mostly outside. But I remember coming here as a kid because we always tried to avoid LAX like the plague. And I remember it being a lot smaller. I don't know where I'm going. And it smells terrible, you say? I don't smell anything. Ugh. I'm back in the Bay Area now. Back in my wallpaper house. We have not moved out yet, and I'm sporting my fabulous bun. It's been crazy, guys. I feel like my brain has been literally attacking me because moving is just kind of a nightmare in different ways. but it's all good. I'm making falafel. So we're basically using up everything in the kitchen that we have. So we made this huge casserole. Eric keeps calling it garbage casserole. It tastes great. But anyways, I had this mix that I got from Trader Joe's forever ago and I never tried it, so I'm just giving it a shot. So I mixed it with water and then let it sit for 30 minutes and it turned into this like funny looking, I don't know, Play-Doh paste. It kind of reminds me of that like 90s, oh, what's that stuff called? Okay, hold that thought. Tomorrow, I want to tell you about tomorrow. That's kind of why I picked up the camera. I think tomorrow is going to be the last day I have a stupidly long commute, like ever, if I can help it. It takes about an hour to get there and about an hour and a half to get home. It's kind of a nightmare without the hybrid. The hybrid made it a lot better. It was like 50 minutes and then maybe like an hour 15 on the way back, something like that. And it's pretty awful. So anyways, tomorrow's the last day I'm doing that. Last day in the office, and then I work from home a day and then we leave. It's getting really crazy. He doesn't even know what's happening. You guys, these are ridiculously good. You should definitely get these if you're near Trader Joe's. Here, listen to this crunch. This is how many falafel that box produces after you eat a couple while you're cooking. Guys, it's getting really real. It is so empty in here, and the kitchen is pretty empty. So that's why we are eating at one of our favorite places in this area, and it's my favorite sandwich shop I've ever been to for sure in the Bay. It's called Luca's Italian Delicatessen. Let me show you my sandwich. It's so legit. I got the Luca's cold cut combo on sourdough with everything. Eric's a fan of the spicy copa on a sweet roll. I really recommend this if you're in Castro Valley, Hayward area. It's our last time in the park, you guys. This is like old times. Remember the daily vlogging days? I know my buns have looked really awful lately, I'm sorry. But the old daily vlogging days, I used to be vlogging in this park like almost every day. With little Abraham. This is the last time. Bye, park. All right, guys, we are about to head out. The car is full. The dog is inside. I look like crap. It's all good. But I wanted to give you an empty house tour because I really never did when we moved in. I never gave you guys a tour. So it's gonna be kind of quick, but you can see where we've been living for the last year and a half. It's really crazy decorations. Those are actually mirrors. See, they're huge mirrored walls. This like fake brick. This is the living room. It's nice and big. We have these very fancy lamps with wallpaper. You can tell this was decorated in the 70s. This is the only heating system in the place. There's no air conditioning. It's not very common around here. This house was built in the 40s. And so this is the only heating unit. Like if you turn on the heat in here, the thermostat, that's the only thing producing heat. So it got kind of cold in the bedrooms. But then we have this wonderful wood paneling. We got this huge dining room. This house is way too big for us. If you're wondering, this is all their furniture. That's why it's like not packed up or anything. We've got our big old chandelier. This was the D&D room for a while. And this table gets even longer. So we had a huge like campaign going and it was super long. It was awesome. So come down the hallway with me. We have the guest room. Sorry, it's all kind of dark in here. This used to be my office when we first moved in. It has like a big old closet. It's really just a basic guest room, or like a second bedroom. In the hallway, this is one of my favorite parts, the wallpapered door. Ooh, it's hidden in the wall. It's really not that hidden. And then we've got this like big closet right here that goes up to the attic. The bathroom is on the smaller side for sure. It is like we've got the big sink unit, the toilet, and then the shower is right here. But I mean, it's got nothing on that Beijing bathroom. Do you guys remember that? Like this is the first place we moved into after Beijing, other than like living with my parents for a little while. So this house felt real nice at first. This is the big master bedroom. We have a California king bed because Eric is so tall, and it's actually really so comfortable. Oh my gosh. So that all fit in here. And then this is a giant closet, like wall to wall closet. It's pretty sweet. And it had like shelving built in. Yeah, this is way too much room for us, honestly. Back down the hallway, I want to show you the kitchen and the garage, which is a converted garage. So the kitchen is huge. It's massive, you guys. I love, my favorite part is probably like this wallpaper. I don't know why. Also, we have a noodle here. Do you guys see that? I am refusing to move that noodle. I'm sorry. It's been there for like a year. It has a stove and a fridge, and it's, I don't know, it's got tons of counter space. Yeah, lots. We're leaving our microwave here because it's just not coming. And there's a ton of cabinet space like all along in here too. It's pretty crazy. This window was where I started the seeds for a bunch of my plants, for my jalapeno plants and my tomato plants. They were both pretty successful. The jalapeno plants though, I actually tasted one last night. It was just a little baby. It was so good, but definitely like young jalapeno. Oh, the garage. I'll show you the garage next. The garage is over here. It's giant. There's a big like seating area over here. Apparently they used to do like dancing in here. But this is where my office was later on. And then there was a big like weightlifting set in here too. It's so crazy to see this like empty house right now. And then behind me I have these bricks that are signed. Some of them go back to like, I don't know, the 70s, 60s. Yeah, just a lot. They're pretty old. I like this one, the Ashland Golf Group. I think the green ones are the older, like 1972, 1970. And then our friends signed this side, and we tried to collect languages. So we've got French, Chinese, I think there's Icelandic, Danish, Elena wrote that, Irish. I mean, there's just so many on here. It's a bunch, so that's pretty cool. We've got friends from Argentina, Colombia. Yeah, it's pretty awesome to collect everything on here. All right, lastly, I'm gonna show you the sunroom and backyard. I think you guys have had a backyard tour before. This is the sunroom. This is where I did a lot of my videos. There's been a TV in here this whole time. You guys probably didn't know that. And the tapestry thing, that gold and white thing, was hanging from right here. Carpeted sunroom. It's not insulated. I used to call this Spider Kingdom because it was full of spiders. And then let me give you the backyard tour real quick. So we got this area back here. And then we have this big concrete slab area where we had like lights hanging up in the trees and stuff. And then you get into, it's a gravel backyard because they put in the gravel like during the drought. And this is like my little succulent garden area. So cute. And my little fern babies started growing. So cute. I'm actually taking some succulents with me. Look how pretty these turned out though. Like we just transplanted a bunch of them in there and then they just went to town. They loved it. All right, we've got the big ol' trees back here. I think my best guess is Western red cedar. I know they're cedar for sure. I don't know other than that. We had our grill here for a while. We used to sit right here. This used to be a hot tub apparently. I planted my little rosemary plant in here. That pine cone might be from Tahoe. And then this is like the biggest jade plant. This is a succulent. This is the biggest jade plant I've ever seen in my life. We got a fig tree that never produces fruit. And this one back here is a loquat tree, so it does produce fruit, but we really, obviously, are not really eating it. It's a pretty decent size house and backyard. We have been here for 1.5 years, and now my husband and my dog are in the car waiting for me very patiently. And we're heading out. Ooh, it's all crazy. It's so crazy. It's really happening. I like want to cry and get excited all at the same time. Also, you're like literally watching me lock up the house right now. Okay, I should put the camera down so I can be a little more efficient. Talk to you guys soon. We're thinking of a last minute change for the road trip. We haven't booked any hotels or anything yet. And so we're completely free and we're thinking like, do we really want to take the 40 or do we want to take the 70? We might be changing to the 70. So we might actually be going through Utah and Colorado rather than Arizona, New Mexico, so.